Thank you so much, Blake. It's great. It's an honor, a personal honor for me to be invited to this great gathering. I'm reminded of the farmer who entered his mule in the Kentucky Derby. And some of his friends down at the barbershop said, "Hey, do you really believe your mule can win the Kentucky Derby?" He said, "No, but the association will do him a lot of good." That's my experience with all of you. And so to be with my friend Blake Wilson, Madam Chair Robin Robinson, to be with Secretary Hoseman, thank you for your innovative leadership that makes Mississippi a better place to live and work, to raise a family, to worship, and also to have a brighter future. To Dr. Page, welcome home. Boy, it's great to have you back at home. Thank you for your leadership, which has made a difference not just in America. And now back at home, you're at home, you're going to apply your skills and leadership to help take Jackson State University. You're right, Mississippi does need Jackson State University. And we're going to work with you to make that happen. If you look around this room, and the leadership of the Mississippi Economic Council, ladies and gentlemen, is really the lifeblood of Mississippi. You know, it's a place that people around the world think of the Great River, and we know it as home. There is no place on earth like the state of Mississippi. Three things that common denominators in hearing the inspirational speakers, by the way, of the best economic development governor in America, Governor Phil Bryant, and all the things that you hear, whether it's Continental Tire or Yokohama Tire or whether it's Raytheon. They looked at 39 sites. They looked across the southeast United States. This is a global company. They could go anywhere on planet Earth. And after about a year-long process, they said that we're going to compete, we're going to win. For about 43 years since the United States Air Force has had a new jet trainer, it's about time. And the competition is fierce with great global competitors in aerospace. Raytheon said, we'll assemble the T-100 in Meridian, Mississippi at Key Field. Governor Bryant, I can tell you, almost every day was personally engaged, not only in this project, but there are an awful lot of expansions that go on. About 6 out of 10 new jobs that come to the state of Mississippi are companies that are already here. They're existing small business, medium-sized business, large businesses and industries. And Governor Bryant is right on the tip of the spear, and it's a personal honor for me to serve under his leadership. That's point one. Each of you in this room, you are a center of influence. People across the state of Mississippi, they hear what you say, they know where you go, they watch what you do, and you send a signal, and that signal is very positive. And ladies and gentlemen, we're fortunate at MDA. Pamela Weaver is here, our Chief Marketing Officer. Mike McGreevy is here. We have Darren Wilson, our Chief Administrator, and maybe others. I don't want to leave anybody out. It all starts with leadership. You are a leader in your family. You're a leader in your business. You're a leader in your community. You are a recognized leader in the state of Mississippi. And it's not really a stretch to say that the future of our state, our home, is in our hands. So what do leaders do? Leaders inspire another person to take positive action. That's the definition. When you have leaders in a community, leaders in a county, leaders in a state, point number two, you will have community development. Education is at the foundation of any community. Education, people who have the knowledge, the skills, the energy, they have the leadership because they saw you demonstrate leadership, so they go out and they make their community the best it can be. Community development precedes point number three, and that's the creation, reinvestment of wealth. That's economic development. Now, what are we trying to do here in Mississippi? What are we successfully doing? All of these companies are successful. Your business is successful because you import more capital than you export. So that, in fact, is a common denominator. We want our economy to grow. We want more Mississippians to have career opportunities. Yeah, we focus on jobs. We want more jobs. We want Mississippians to have a job that puts them on a track for a career opportunity. That requires pre-K through 12, community colleges, institutions of higher learning. That requires the SWIB, the State Workforce Investment Board, Mark Henry at MDES. That requires all of us at the Mississippi Economic Council playing as a team. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what is happening. Today, you've heard of some success stories. I can promise you that together there will be more success stories. Mississippi is winning. Mississippi is winning in a way that's being recognized around North America, around the world, like never before. Business Facilities announcing this morning that Mississippi won the Business Deal of the Year all across 50 states is evidence of one leadership. And Blake Wallace and the people in Hinds County Board of Supervisors, they believed. It was leadership at Hinds Community College. It was leadership in the institutions of higher learning, Dr. Glen and his staff, Gene Massey in the Department of Education, Curtis Upkins. And yes, MDA has a role to play, but we play on a team. That's the last point. Ladies and gentlemen, Mississippi wins because we win with people. We play in the Southeastern Conference. That is the most competitive conference on planet Earth. There are no easy wins when you take a look at South Carolina and you end over in Texas. You go up to Kentucky to the Gulf of Mexico. We're the only state that's got navigable waterways on 3 borders. We use that to our advantage. Mississippians play to win. We play to win all the time. And we're going to take it to another level, this teamwork. The teamwork that MEC really fosters. MEC is a great convener of leaders. From that convening of leadership, you gain consensus. And that's what our Madam Chair talked about, consensus on direction that we're going to go. That's how you get a Mississippi Works bill passed, $50 million last session. And that's how you're going to get progressive legislation in this session. That is what today is all about. Leadership, and that's you. Community development precedes the creation, reinvestment of wealth, and that is economic development at every level. And that enables almost 3 million Mississippians to have a higher quality of life. That is what we are all about in MDA. We keep score. We have a scorecard. And here are our metrics. GDP. We want GDP to go up, 108 billion. Income. We want Mississippians' income to go up. Darren Wilson sitting right there designed the scorecard. We focus on it every day. We want jobs that put Mississippians on a career path. We want Mississippians to have careers here at home. We want more private investment. We want private capital investments. We work hard every day at every level to have more private capital investment with our team. Chad Newell is sitting here. He's one of the best economic developers in the state of Mississippi. James Williams is executive director of SWIB. He's the tip of the spear on workforce training. He's doing some things that are very innovative. We want more tourism. Here's a little stat. 23 million people came to Mississippi. We just got that number. That's up $700,000. It is a $6.3 billion part of our economy where 85,000 Mississippians work every day. And when folks come from around North America, around the world for our bicentennial, they learn 2 things. One, these Mississippians they're kind of a different breed. They care. They're loving. They wanted to get to know me. Hey, where are you from? Tell me about what brings you to Mississippi. What do you think? One, we love Mississippians because they care, they're loving, they are compassionate, and they play to win all the time. And 2, this is a uniquely beautiful place, this place we call home. Margaret Mead said, never doubt. Margaret Mead said, never doubt a few thoughtful, committed people can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. Thank you.